Every now and again, I get a message on my social media asking me to talk about the evil of mother-in-laws. So there's a group of people who want me to talk about the evil of mother-in-laws. Why we should talk about the evil of mother-in-laws? I mean, mother-in-laws should be good, right? Not evil people. So there are, illa mashallah, some good mother-in-laws out there and some not so good mother-in-laws, and this group of people obviously have had to face evil mother-in-laws. As a result, they want me to talk about it. Now, I want to mention a scenario to you. There was a guy who was 21 years old. He got married to a girl that was 19 years of age. I said to him at the time of his marriage that, look, you should move out. You know, you're going to get married, you need to move out, because we don't want your mother and your wife to be fighting all the time and all of that, right? Save yourself from that, from the toxic environment, and move out, and you will have a healthier, better, more beautiful relationship with your missus. He said to me, no, Imam Sahib, I know my situation better than you do, blah, blah, blah. I said, fine, no problem, you know, it's fine. He comes back to me 6 months later, he says to me, Imam Sahib, I'm going through a lot of stress. I'm going through a lot of difficulties. By Allah, I'm not making this up. He says this to me. I'm going through a lot of difficulties. I said, what's the problem, bro? He says to me, Imam Sahib, my wife and my mother do not get along. My wife is constantly on the case of my mum is always on the case of my wife, always telling her, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. You know, the pond, I should have been up, you put the pond down. You know, why are you moving whilst you're kneading the dough, as they say in our language, right? So, you know, these mother-in-laws, they need to remember and they need to bear in mind that one day they were daughter-in-laws. They were daughter-in-laws, and how were they welcomed in that house? If they had a bad time being welcomed in that house, then make better welcoming or make a better house for the daughter-in-law that's coming into your house today. Why are you making it more difficult for her? You've gone through the difficulty, now make it easy for her so that you change the pattern. Now tomorrow she's going to become a mother-in-law, and then she goes through the same process again, same procedure. It's just the same procedure again and again and again. Like, you know, some of these people who watch these Indian movies, the storyline is always the same. The storyline is always there's a woman and she's in love and there's two guys there, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, there's always beef and quarreling going on, and the mother-in-law is always evil. So that sort of environment has been pulled from those movies into our homes and our houses, and they've become, as a result, toxic. They are not upon the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they're not on the way of the Messenger of Allah alayhi salam. I will mention to you what a wise man said. He said, Miya biwi razi, kya karega qazi. If the husband and wife are happy, then what is the judge going to do? What's the imam going to do? Right? So the mother needs to be happy that his son, someone has been brave enough to give that daughter to his son. Right? Now she needs the son to move on. She just let the son to move on and to be happy for him and pray for him and pray for his progeny. And if he is a good son, he will always be obedient to you. Don't think your son has got married to this woman now and he will never ever come home. He will always spend his time with her. He will always love her. He will love her more than he will love me. He will honor her more than he will honor me. He will buy her more gifts than he will buy me. Subhanallah. You have given birth to the guy. Right? He will always be indebted to you, O mother. So be happy, be proud that you have given birth to him, and you are going to have a progeny, meaning grandchildren, great-grandchildren, who will be from your lineage. Be happy for him.